Josh, Buzz? I mean, so social media is a new phenomenon for tracking stock performance, I guess.
Yeah, no, it is. Maybe there are trades to be done with this, but like from a long-term investing perspective, because it's a monthly rebalance, the holdings will be so radically different from, like, let's say January to December. So if you're like a longer-term investor, like what are you investing in really? So I don't have an issue with it. I understand that markets have changed, and obviously I was somebody that was watching this whole thing develop from within. So I understand that there's a lot of signal coming out of social media. I just don't know that that's something that I necessarily need. But it'll be really interesting to watch whether or not this thing attracts flows. And I would just say so far, everything Portnoy's touched has turned to gold. So a lot of people were saying the Penn Gaming thing was a bubble when the Barstool deal was announced, and were like, who cares? It's just these internet guys, blah, blah, blah. This could be one of the largest market cap gaming companies in the country by the time Barstool and their personalities are done marketing it and promoting it and doing events with them. So I don't know that I'd want to bet against this finding an audience. It just doesn't necessarily fit in with the way that I'm investing, but there's nothing. That doesn't mean it's good or bad.
And just one quick point on that is it's not as if the industry has neglected this idea of mining social data sets to try to trade. I mean, this is just the retail version of an activity that's been going on in a very high-powered way, and there's entire trading systems based on it.
Hedge funds are doing
this for a very long time. So this is just this is like your version of it to trade on the stock exchange.
Also, Mike, to that point,
they've been using AI.
You know, a lot of people would mock this idea. Oh, it's just a herd. You're going to get all these people to herd themselves into a herd, or they would say like, oh, that's so corny. That's the top for FinTwit or whatever. This is not very far apart from people that were following foot traffic at different stores in the mall in the 1980s and 90s. Like, it's not that different. It's just faster paced and arguably more sophisticated, not less. So Wall Street people have always been looking for ways to gauge the feelings of the crowd. And this is just one more way to do it. I'm not really an expert in the portfolio construction of this particular ETF. I haven't looked that closely at it. I would just say people have always wanted to know what's hot, what are people talking about. It's not new, and so it's not quite as gimmicky as maybe people are saying it is.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.